264 to go. April 12th, 1965. Dearest Suzie, I got a letter from you today, which I enjoyed very much. I hope by now the mail is straightened out and you get my letters more regularly. I am also glad that you went and got the boys some good shoes. Just be real careful when you take those pictures and get me some good ones. I wish you could get your new camera by Easter, but I doubt it. I sure would like some slides of you and the boys. I'm kind of glad that you didn't send me anything for Easter. I appreciate the thought, but that is too much money for candy. Anyway, you all have a good Easter, and I will be thinking of you. I think it is real nice that Billy is in his school play. Tell him that I'm just sorry that I couldn't be there to see it. We had another operation today, but it didn't amount to anything. We did more sitting around than anything. Tomorrow, we just have range day all day. I guess I will spend the whole day shooting my hog. We had a U.S.O show here tonight, but it wasn't much good. They had a ventriloquist who was fair, but the rest of it frankly stank. Most of them do. Well, I have to get up early tomorrow, so I will close for tonight. You didn't mention in the last letter, but I assume that you got the check that I sent you okay. Love you all very much. Sincerely, Bill. Growing up, my dad always told me about Popi's war stories. I never heard them from Popi. If my uncles ever visited, you wouldn't be able to get any of them to shut up about what a war hero their father was. He had oak leaf clusters for his meritorious air medals. He turned down 2 Purple Hearts because he felt like they should go to someone who deserved them. Hell, just dig through his old things. You'll find his Bronze Star. If you ask one of my uncles, he got it during the battle that We Were Soldiers depicted on the big screen. If you watched closely, you'd be able to see Popi standing there next to Mel Gibson heroically saving the day. He was there all right. Never mind the fact he left Vietnam about 3 months before the movie took place, but my uncle still swears that's what it's about. A few years ago for Christmas, I decided I would do something special for my dad. No one seemingly ever did anything special for my dad. It was always either for my brother, or me, or my mom. My dad worked hard and rarely complained, except for when he would give an infamous walked to school and snow uphill both ways sort of lecture, which lost a ton of its punch considering that he grew up in Florida, which possesses neither snow nor significant enough hills to climb up, but I digress. I was sneaky. I picked up my grandmother from her trailer in Georgia, and before my arrival, I asked her to dig out my grandfather's old things. When he died, he left it all to me. I was the only grandkid who had ever taken an interest in his stuff. She reluctantly dug it out of the closet, her only protests a sign of keeping the past in the past and not thinking about things that may upset her. I took the only piece of his uniform he kept, a dress shirt, and placed all of his medals where a website on Google said they should go. Then I took scans of his old photos and printed out 3. I placed all of these things in a shadowbox for my dad. When I presented it to him, he was silent for a long while. At first, I thought he didn't like it. Then I realized he was trying not to cry. He has since hung it up proudly in his office next to his lithograph of a Huey and the framed shirt that Charlie used to wear. Even though Popi might not have ever really wanted to celebrate holidays in Vietnam, I'm happy that as a family, we can still find ways to use his experiences to make our holidays special, even if they make things more sentimental rather than joyous. The photo I chose for today depicts some rivers or canals and rice fields. It is an aerial photo depicting the type of terrain he would typically have flown over. I'm Alex Lowy, and I hope you have enjoyed listening to this episode of Dearest Suzie, and receiving messages from the past that my Popi wrote exactly 60 years ago. I sincerely appreciate your time and interest. Please consider following the podcast on your preferred platform, and if you're enjoying it, I kindly ask that you take the time to rate the show and leave a review. Also, please follow the project on YouTube, X, and Instagram. All likes, comments, shares, and reviews will help grow the reach of this story. The links for these things should be in the description of this episode. Please feel free to email me at dearestsuziepodcast@gmail.com if you have anything you'd like to say. I'd love to chat or to hear about your stories as well. Thank you for listening, and God bless.